Okay, so this video that you guys are about to watch right now is just my 100% like reaction to the 2020 NBA Draft. And I don't know what the title is going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like titled the 2021 NBA Draft was crazy. Because it is, man. Like, as we speak right now, no BS. I'm watching it as we speak, boy. We're in the second round, and in my mind I'm like, bro, I can't continue to watch this disgracefulness without making a video and telling y'all what's in my mind right now before I either go ahead and forget it or flat out get over it. So as we speak, how I plan to format this video, since it's completely off the dome, is just go through picks 1 through whatever other picks that I can think of, and also highlight some of the biggest W's that teams took. So, of course, the #1 overall pick, give me a second, this is going to be the one and only cut of the video because, boy, actually, nah, screw that, no cuts actually. The #1 overall pick, of course, as we all know, is Cade Cunningham, and the Detroit Pistons have one of the brightest futures in the entire NBA, having a core of Beef Stew, Isaiah Stewart, Jeremy Grant, he's like 25, maybe 26 years old. Saddiq Bey, one of the best three-point shooting rookies that we've ever seen. And then Cade Cunningham, a possible generational talent. You can't tell me, your mom, your dad, your grandma, whatever your beef is with the Detroit Pistons, you can't tell nobody that they're not going places in the future. #2 overall pick, and also, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out of the table, out of the way. The Houston Rockets took one of the biggest W's in the 2021 NBA Draft. Hold on, wait.
2021 NBA Draft.
Cooper?
The Oklahoma City Thunder select Miles McBride.
Never mind. I'm still waiting for Sharif Cooper to get selected. But anyways, like I was saying, the Houston Rockets took one of the fattest W's out of every single team in the entire NBA Draft. So first off, they go ahead and select Jalen Green, which is of course a W. Jalen Green, Evan Mobley. Who gives a damn at this point, bro? They're both really good, great talents, and the Houston Rockets in this situation cannot lose. You go ahead and get one of your star players, one of your franchise players in KPJ, his homie who's actually good, and Jalen Green, and then you also go ahead and get Jalen Green's homie as well in the same exact draft. Then outside of that, you go ahead and select Usman Garuba. Like, bro, I was gonna make an entire video about Usman Garuba and Josh Christopher, and also a couple other players who I figured who would be steals. But those two alone are great picks for them. I can see Josh Christopher playing some type of sixth-man role off of the bench, you know what I'm saying? Just being a spark plug and a source of energy whenever the Houston Rockets needed it. And Usman Garuba is a perfect fit for their roster. I hope he starts one day for this team. I can imagine Christian Wood if he can play at a 5. Okay, starting lineup. KPJ at the 1, Jalen Green at the 2, Josh Christopher maybe once in a while at the 3. They could play a 3-guard lineup. They're that good, and hopefully they can be that unselfish with each other. Then at the 4, you got Usman Garuba, and at the 5, you got Christian Wood. And they got options too, bro, at the 4. They got Jayshawn Tate, then they also have, what's that NBA legend's name, son? Kenyon Martin Jr. I literally had to look up his name. I have no idea how his name slipped up out of my name. But they also have him too. This is a fine roster and also one of the drippiest teams in the entire NBA, bro. When I say drippiest, they're just so cool to watch. They got a lot of style and swagger out there on the court, bro. And plus, you know what I'm saying, they got some of the best dressed hoopers in the league. I rest my case. The Houston Rockets take a fat W. Now, after the Houston Rockets, then we got, who was the 4th overall pick? Or 3rd, actually, my bad. The Cleveland Cavaliers. What can I say? I can't really say too much about them because they did what they were supposed to do. Jalen Green or Evan Mobley, and they didn't mess it up or trade that pick, and they got Evan Mobley. So here's where things got really shaky. The Orlando Magic, no, not the Orlando Magic. The Toronto Raptors go ahead and select Scotty Barnes. Once they selected Scotty Barnes, I'm like, oh my god, oh man, goddamn. Everything just got really wonky, and that's what set the tone for the rest of the NBA Draft, if you know what I'm saying. So they go ahead and select Scotty Barnes, and you see Scotty Barnes automatically get up, dap everybody up. He already screaming already, bro. You already know what type of player he's gonna be in the NBA. He's screaming, he's hella happy. I'm happy for him too, shout out to him, but that's a weird pick, and also not a weird pick, but a weird fit because they already have Pascal Siakam in the NBA draft live stream. Also, if you're in the live stream, big shout out to you. I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? In the live stream, I was like, yo, it only makes sense if the Toronto Raptors go ahead and decide to trade Pascal Siakam to a team like the Warriors or whatever the case may be. But outside of that, I can't imagine these two coexisting on the same team. Not that they can't play together, it's just that why would you want them to play together? I don't know, that was just my thought. But it's not a bad pick, just not the greatest one. So Raptors fans, you really can't be mad at that. And plus, maybe the Raptors feel like they found their guy in Malachi Flynn. They may resign Kyle. I don't know, bro. But the Orlando Magic did what they had to do and went ahead and selected Jalen Suggs. And the Jalen Suggs pick was a pick that they literally had to make. Like, he was a bona fide top 5 pick, and no one could argue that. Even though he's not one of my favorite players out of this draft class, I will still take Jalen Suggs if I was the Orlando Magic too. Things just got a little bit weird and wonky, and that's it, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. They just did what they had to do. They got Cole, Fultz, RJ Hampton, and now Jalen Suggs. That is a lot of guard depth right there. And from my perspective, they're gonna have to trade one of those guards, obviously one day. But I think Jalen Suggs and Cole Anthony is a non-negotiable. You can't trade those two. RJ Hampton and Markelle Fultz are up in the air, and with them, you don't really know what their future is headed into. You know, I can imagine Markelle Fultz being a great 6-man for them, or maybe even RJ Hampton. I like that bench backcourt duo, and I also love the fit of Jalen Suggs and Cole Anthony. They both do things that each other can't really do that well, so I can't really complain right then and then. So after that, the Oklahoma City Thunder go ahead and make another what the F move, but it's not really what the F. It really makes sense. They go ahead and select Josh Giddey, and I myself wasn't the highest on Josh Giddey, but I get it and I understand it. It just kind of took me for a turn, you know? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander needed another playmaker because if you didn't know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got like the most points. I think he had either the most isolations or the most effective and efficient isolations in the entire NBA. You know, and that's great and all that, but as we all know, isolation ball don't win you a large amount of games. Okay, the Sacramento Kings are picking right now. Did they pick? Wait, give me a second.
He's going to be a business after Illinois won the Big Ten championship.
Did they pick IU?
I would assume it was celebrating with the trophy.
That's a W. Okay, anyways, see, this is all live, bro. I'm not editing jack. Actually, there may be 2 or 3 cuts in here because I went blank. But anyways, OKC, you get a W from me. The Golden State Warriors go ahead and select Jonathan Kuminga. Okay, you see, this right here is where I was kind of like, I don't really know what's going on. This draft really like put me off. I was hyped. Obviously, I'm hyped for every draft just because I'm loving basketball. But when this pick was made, I was like, bro, what the I was just lost because I was like, Davion Mitchell is there. He's like, if you're going to go ahead and select this pick and keep this pick, Davion Mitchell is there. But if you plan to go ahead and take this pick with the hopes of possibly shifting or trading it for maybe I don't want to say a Ben Simmons, but for maybe a Bradley Beal or a CJ McCollum or whatever you can get, then I get this. It's straight up potential. Nobody can take that away from Jonathan Kuminga. Forget about his, lack of defense. Forget about his bad shooting. He has potential, point blank, period. And when it comes to that, you go ahead and take him and chip him off. But if you want to keep him, oh no. Warriors fans, Bob Myers, we got beef. Anyways, on to the next pick of this draft, and the Orlando Magic go ahead and select Frank Wagner. I don't like this pick. I think he's a good player, but it's not my favorite pick if I'm being honest. It's not a sexy pick, if I would like to say that, because they already have Jonathan Isaac, and unless they intend on Wagner playing like the 3, which I don't think he can play effectively, I just don't see it, bro. But I'm not over here critiquing too heavy or hard. So this was another pick that kind of hurt my brain. The Sacramento Kings go ahead and select Davion Mitchell. Now, why would you select Davion Mitchell? You have Tyrese and De'Aaron Fox. You obviously need a big man or some type of wing player of some sort. A small forward, specifically. But you select Davion Mitchell. Now, on my mock draft, by the way, I want to just put this out there. My mock drafts are intended for how I would love to see the NBA draft play out, not how I expect it to be played out. Okay, if I expected it to play out a certain way, then you know me, I'm 100 for 100. I don't miss. I would have said this exact same order so far. I'm just kidding, but you get what I'm saying. Back to my main point. I don't know why the Sacramento Kings selected Davion Mitchell, because it's just like, bro, you have better options. Hold on, my camera's about to die. Let me change the camera. I mean the battery pack. Like I was saying, you have so much better options. I just don't get it unless you go ahead and plan to play Tyrese at the 3, which he is big enough, I guess. But bro, you're reaching at that point. Now, unless you go ahead and plan to go ahead and trade Buddy Hield sometime really soon, which could be a thing. His name was heavy in trade talk, so it won't surprise me if they go ahead and trade Buddy Hield. Then okay, I get it. Another guard that you can store for a rainy day who can help your backup unit. Solid, I get that. Pick number 11, Charlotte selects James Bouknight. Now, Charlotte Hornets, they're also another team that took a massive W. I love what they did, bro. They need a big. It's clear as day. They don't have no real big men, and you know what they did? They went ahead and selected, obviously, Kai Jones at pick 19, I believe, and then they went ahead and grabbed up Mason Plumlee from the Detroit Pistons, who is not a bad big at all, in my opinion. He's super fun to watch, a great passer. He's super good at filling in the gaps. He got a highlight like this past season, I think, breaking someone's ankles. I don't remember who, but my lord, he broke someone's ankles. Just a good pick. And they also got James Bouknight as well. And the lobs, bro, the lob that LaMelo's finna throw up to him, it's finna be deadly. It's finna be deadly. I love his potential as well. And also they got Kai Jones, which is a massive W, like I said already. So after the 11th pick, the 12th pick, Josh Primo. He's like the youngest player in this draft. I don't get this pick at all. The Spurs are super loaded in the backcourts. I heard they want to get rid of Derek White or whatever the case may be. I just don't know what the Spurs are doing. They're down bad right now. They're down bad. Why not select Moses Moody? I don't get it. You don't select Moses Moody. There's Trey Mann on there if you want someone better. There's Corey Kispert. I don't know. Josh Primo, I think he's better than Corey Kispert, but you get my point. Like, why? It's just a wide pick. Then at number 13, the Indiana Pacers did literally the most Indiana Pacer thing. They selected the oldest player in this draft class. Fact check me, I may be wrong, but he's like 24 years old. You select the next Malcolm Brogdon, bro. No BS. You have no idea how upset I am with the Indiana Pacers, bro. I said this before in my last mock draft. They're the boringest team in the entire NBA. Nobody is an NBA Pacers fan. The Pacers have nothing to look forward to. Who? What are you looking forward to in their future? I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. But about time, Jared Butler just got selected. He's going to be a steal, bro. I might as well go ahead and turn this video off and start up a new one because I'm on fire right now. Anyways, this is the end of the video, man. I really appreciate you for watching. I'm posting this tonight. I put this on me. Outside of that, I hope you make your day great. Until then, I'll get right with you.